as you know, Brendan Schaub sued me in federal court for copyright infringement. He lost, and then he filed an appeal. So I've been working with people behind the scenes to deal with this. But then I got mailed this by the court. So let me read it to you, and then I'll break down what this means and how Brendan Schaub is totally screwed. United States Courts of Appeals for the First Circuit, Thick Boy Productions, Inc., plaintiff / appellant, versus Kyle Swindells, a.k.a. Uniqueness, defendant appellee, does 1 through 10. Defendant. Order of the court. Entered April 30th, 2024. Pursuant to First Circuit R27, period 0. The brief and appendix filed by the appellant, Thick Boy Productions, Inc., on April 23rd, 2024, are not in compliance with the following federal rules of appellate procedure. Fed R at P, bunch of numbers, requiring that the front cover of the brief and the front cover of the appendix contain the title of the case, see Rule 12. The caption on the appellant's brief and appendix does not match the caption used by this court. Appellant Thick Boy Productions, Inc. is ordered to file a conforming brief and appendix by May 7, 2024. The corrected brief and one copy of the corrected appendix must be served on all parties to the appeal, and the certificate of service must be updated to include the new date of service. The due date for appellee's brief shall run from service of the corrected brief in accordance with federal blah, 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 by the court, Maria R. Hamilton, the clerk. Okay, so let me explain to you how Brendan Schaub is screwed here by his lawyer. So let's just say someone who may or may not be helping me pointed out to me that Brendan Schaub's lawyer during this appeal filed something interesting. Brendan Schaub's lawyer will not be handling this case. He gave it off to a junior lawyer at his law firm who's only been doing law for like 1 or 2 years. So he's still billing Schaub, but the main guy's not even doing the work. The guy the woman who's actually running this case has only been doing law for a couple of years, and she's already screwing up filing even the appeal. This is pathetic. This guy got ripped off by his lawyers. Remember, famously, as I told you, during the deposition, his lawyer called Brendan Schaub Brian Schaub the entire time. The entire 6 hours. And then the first couple of times he said it, I was like, is he talking about Brian Callen and just mixing them up? But around the 80th time he said it, I was just like, no, he just doesn't know Brendan Schaub. He doesn't know his own client's name. And I never corrected him either because I was just laughing the entire time in my head every time he said it. And then at the end of the deposition, when the stenographer was like, you called him Brian Schaub the entire time. He was like, he kind of had a look on his face like, that's not his name? Oh yeah, his name's Brendan, I guess. Can we change that? And they had to get my permission. I was like, sure, buddy, whatever, man. But terrible legal representation. These are the monster beast of lawyers that I've already defeated. And now they're appealing the decision, and they can't even file the thing right. By the way, I already filed my thing with the appeals court, and I had no complaints on my end from them. Apparently, everything I filed is perfect because I'm a law genius. They can't handle the truth. Oh, my God, this idiot doesn't stop. But, I mean, Bappa just goes. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.